This video is brought to you by One Browser. Don't miss out. One Browser is the must-have tool of 2024. Try it now. Free VPN browser for secure, hassle-free multi-account management. Link in description below. They saw you and assumed you were weak, thinking you didn't have what it takes to handle the storms life throws your way. They misjudged you, believing you would falter at the first sign of hardship, that you'd crumble under the pressure of challenges and struggles. But they were wrong, so wrong. What they failed to see was the incredible depth of your strength, the power that runs through you like a quiet but unstoppable river. They couldn't have imagined what you've endured, the battles you've fought behind closed doors. The people who doubted you had no idea about the pain you've carried, the obstacles you've overcome without so much as a complaint. The truth is, you've faced more than most people could even fathom, and yet, here you are, standing strong. They thought you'd break under the weight of life's burdens, but instead, you grew tougher, more resilient. You were never expected to come out on the other side of those trials, not intact, not with your mind and spirit still whole. In fact, many believed you'd falter, that you'd lose yourself in the darkness of what was thrown at you, but you didn't. You stood tall, you kept moving forward, and now, you're living proof of the kind of strength that can't be easily shaken. Some people chose to believe in you. They saw your potential and stood by your side, offering support when you needed it most. But others, they watched from the sidelines, waiting for you to fail. They judged you harshly, not knowing the full story, not understanding the battles you were fighting. They thought they had you figured out, convinced themselves that you were weak, incapable, but what they didn't realize was that you were never seeking their validation, and their opinions could never define you. The power inside you was already there, even if they couldn't see it. Your beauty isn't just on the surface, though they tried to reduce you to that. No, your beauty shines from deep within, a light that can't be dimmed by negativity or cruelty. When they first saw you, all they could focus on was their own insecurities, projecting their own weaknesses onto you. But now, things have shifted. Now, they're starting to see what they missed before: your strength, your courage, your unwavering sense of self. They misunderstood you completely, assuming you were fragile, when in reality, you've always been much stronger than they could comprehend. The truth is, your strength comes from a much deeper place. It's not just physical or even emotional, it's spiritual. Your faith, your connection to something greater, is what has carried you through the darkest of times. When others would have given up, you leaned into that faith, trusting that there was a bigger plan for your life. They don't understand how you're still standing, how you continue to push forward with such determination. It baffles them because they gave up on their own dreams long ago. They expected you to do the same, to quit, to fold under the pressure. But instead, you kept going, and that frustrates them. Your perseverance, your refusal to stop, makes them uncomfortable because it highlights their own shortcomings. They thought they had you trapped, tangled up in a web of negativity and doubt, but you broke free. You slipped through the cracks they didn't even know existed, and now they're left wondering how you did it. They misjudged you from the start, thinking you were weak, but you've proven time and again that you're far from it. In fact, you've always had strength, even when you were still learning and growing. They couldn't see it because they were too focused on your exterior, but now, your resilience is undeniable. What they don't realize is that their confusion, their inability to understand you, says more about them than it does about you. They don't know you, not really. They can't see the full picture of who you are, because their vision is clouded by their own insecurities. But that's not your problem. You're walking a path that's meant for you, one that's guided by something greater. You're not here to prove yourself to them or to anyone. Your journey is about fulfilling your purpose, and that's something they may never understand. While they were busy underestimating you, you were preparing for something bigger. The struggles you faced weren't in vain. They were shaping you, making you stronger for the road ahead. You've been through the fire, and instead of breaking you, it's made you more resilient than ever. The battles you've fought, the hardships you've endured, we're all preparing you for a greater mission. And now, You're ready for whatever comes next. People may have tried to hold you back, to box you in with their limited understanding of who you are, but you've always been destined for more. Your strength, your resilience, your faith, it all serves a higher purpose. You weren't called to live an ordinary life, and the struggles you've faced are proof of that. While they may not see it, you know deep down that everything you've been through has prepared you for this moment. There's something greater waiting for you, something bigger than you could have imagined.